Ever wonder why your parents always got on your back as a kid about washing your hands? Did you ever think they were too uptight about cleanliness? I mean, if your hands looked clean and they felt clean, then they were clean, right? Obviously, now that we're adults, the thought of not washing our hands seems absolutely ridiculous. But did you know that less than 200 years ago, most surgeons thought of hand washing much like we did as children? That all changed with an amazing discovery made by a man named Ignaz Semmelweis.
Semmelweis was born in Budapest in 1818 to a wealthy family. He later attended the University of Vienna with the intent to study law, but quickly acquired an interest in medicine and graduated as a physician in 1844. He showed great promise as a doctor, and at the age of 28, he was appointed as what we would consider today to be chief resident in the first division of the maternity clinic of the Vienna General Hospital. At the onset of Semmelweis' career, mortality rates in maternity clinics were high. In some clinics, the maternal mortality rate exceeded 10%. Semmelweis quickly learned that his division of the maternity ward, staffed almost entirely with medical students, was no exception, with nearly 1 out of every 10 mothers dying. This rate was 3 times higher than that of the neighboring maternity division. Semmelweis was determined to find out the underlying cause of this discrepancy.
The breakthrough came at the unfortunate death of his friend, Jacob Hlth. Unlike the midwives in the other clinic, medical students in his division often worked with cadavers. While performing a post-mortem exam, Hlth was accidentally poked with one of the scalpels, resulting in him contracting purple fever and passing away shortly thereafter. The autopsy showed very similar pathology to the women dying in the clinics, leading Semmelweis to quickly propose that students were bringing cadaverous particles from the examination room and infecting patients. To test his theory, Semmelweis required medical students to wash their hands in a chlorinated lime solution after leaving the examination room and before entering the maternity ward. This immediately resulted in a 90% drop in mortality rate. Despite the evidence, however, most medical personnel at the time did not accept his theory, and it was not widely accepted for another 20 years.
Despite the fact that it wasn't fully appreciated during his lifetime, Semmelweis' work was revolutionary. Hand washing is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to prevent the spread of microbes and disease. And just like you have your parents to thank for teaching you to wash your hands when you were a kid, we all have Ignaz Semmelweis to thank for teaching the world the importance of this simple act. So the next time you wash your hands, take some time to think of how much greater the world is because of the discovery of public health hero Ignaz Semmelweis.